Hey everyone, Rarity Dash here, time for another Red vs. Blue blind reaction. And today I'm looking at the rest of Season 9, Episodes 11 through 20. And I'm pretty excited to give it a look, even though the first half, while it was good, kind of felt like a bit of an awkward start to me. And there were people in the comments who kind of agreed. Just the Freelancer stuff, while cool, it just kind of felt sudden and abrupt how we transitioned to it, and it does kind of feel like something else entirely. I mean, we got the typical Red versus Blue stuff with the characters we know, and then we have this other thing, and it's good, but it does kind of feel like it came, it feels detached, and like it doesn't really go together all too much, at least at this point. But that's probably just for now. They're probably going to tie it together pretty well, and by the end it'll all make sense and feel a bit more cohesive, and we'll finally learn why all this Freelancer stuff is relevant now, even though most of these characters are dead, or their situations have changed considerably, or just whatever's happened. But for now, it does kind of feel like this stuff is really in the past in more than just a literal sense. Like, I don't really see how it affects stuff too much. I mean, maybe we'll learn the secrets of the program and all that stuff, and just whatever. But for now, yeah, I don't really know. Well, at least, I mean, with the last one, with like, I think episode 10, was it? Yeah, at least we got some really cool stuff in there with Tex and her coming back and just doing all that, all her usual badass stuff, and taking on 3 opponents at once, and that was pretty cool. And I'm glad to meet more of these characters, and there is a lot to get excited about. Just, I don't really have a good sense of where the season's going with it all just yet. And the Red vs. Blue stuff, I mean, it's all Red vs. Blue, but the stuff that actually feels like Red vs. Blue, the stuff with the Red and Blue team, it's good. I mean, a lot of people say it's not that good this season, but I was enjoying it. I was laughing. But, I mean, this whole concept of it being like a simulation of them, I mean, it's not quite as good as having the actual them for some reason, I think. I don't know, but it just feels like I'd rather actually be outside of this thing and seeing what's going on with the real team. But, yeah, maybe we'll get to that eventually. I don't know, and I've been talking too long. I don't usually make these intros this long. Not that it's, like, the longest I've ever done, but, I mean, yeah, whatever, 3 minutes, that's enough. Let's just go ahead and get this started. Oh, right back to this. Cool. Oh. Well.
Damn it, those maniacs! Phyllis, we need a medical team to the training floor stat.
Medical team en route. Please remain
York!
calm.
York! Get over here now!
Oh, the medical guys look weird.
Come on, York. Hang in there. Can't believe she did that to him. Shot his armor, sacrificed him.
Oh, and he actually got a line. Okay.
Probably saved his life. Quick think.
Not used to
Yeah. Really quick.
the meta actually saying anything.
Everyone, stand down now.
Oh, I guess this was before he was the meta.
You should be ashamed of yourselves. I expect you to act
And
as
this
a
guy.
team.
They use live ammunition on the floor, sir. That's against
Do
regulation.
you think our enemies will care about regulations?
Well, they're kind of
on
showing
the
him from the side, at
battlefield,
least.
Washington?
So, you're not punishing them?
Ingenuity and adaptability.
So we can
are
kind of get a
admirable
sense of what he looks like.
You should all learn something from this. Dismissed.
Yeah, we should learn something, alright.
I can't believe this.
Don't forget to check your place on that list, Wash.
Don't touch me.
Interesting.
Okay.
What the hell was that? I can't see anything. Tucker, where are you? Can we
And
go
back to
again?
these
I hope
guys.
so.
Ah! What was that? I think it was I can't see anything either. My mother always
Wow.
said I would go blind, but for a totally different reason. What? Caboose,
Yeah.
stop saying what you can't hear.
Can of beer. But this is not the time.
You're deaf.
Oh no. I had so much to live for.
No, you didn't. What was that? Something just hit me. Something just hit me too. Is it another grenade? We're under attack. Open fire. Get some. Take that, fucker.
Oh. And there we go.
What a bunch of idiots.
Now we got text in both stories. That's good. That would be a good idea, but I don't think they're going to go for it.
You said it. Now come on, chop chop. Back to work, buddy. Let's hear less talk I don't understand and see more work I don't want to do.
How's it going
Wow.
out here?
Great. The Jeep has never been so clean.
That's because you're not the one cleaning it.
Good point. You know, Sarge, all this time, the laziness in me, it's been really underutilized. I never reached my full potential. I just realized I should be in management.
You do seem like a natural.
It's the best job ever. You just tell people what to do, and they do it. And if you don't have anything for them to do, you just tell them to do something they did before, but do it better this time. I've got it all figured out.
How about you get busy helping with that
Yeah.
Jeep then?
I'm sorry, what? I'm on break.
Wow.
Come in, Lopez. Lopez, come in. This is a secure channel. Lule. This is Flying Eagle. I have a secret mission for you. Vuelo de la guía. Actually, it's Simmons. We're using codename on the mission, Lopez, because it's top secret.
No.
No puedo obtener un nombre, un clave.
It's a good question.
I need you to come to the cave and investigate something.
What are you going to do,
It's
Simmons?
Top secret. Don't tell Sarge or Griff or Donut or anyone else I didn't mention. Usted podría tener solo dijo. No le digas a
Yeah?
mí. Okay. See you in the cave. Come alone and unarmed. You can also come in with your eyes closed if you want. For secrets. Esto parece
Yeah, just a little.
También mi ojos se apagará. Yes, it is an honor to be selected. You are right. Flying Eagle out. Porque me envían a esta unidad. Vuelo de águila está aquí. Down here, Lopez! This is the perfect plan. Lopez will walk into the water, which I've electrified using A, this battery, and B, my incredible knowledge of how batteries work. The resulting shock will short him out, and all the guys will see that I'm the funny smart one who's good at math and not having emotions. They'll see. Hola. Oh, hi, Lopez. I was just down here investigating our mission. Hey, why don't you come over here, through that big puddle? No. Le puedo decir que electrified.
Good job, Simmons.
No tengo ni idea por qué los humanos necesitan para hablar voz alta cuando piensen. Come on, over here. No, usted está tratando de daños. Seriously, this way. Just walk into that puddle. I mean, the
Yeah,
regular
Lopez
puddle,
is
the
too
one that's not,
too smart
you know
for your
what?
obvious
Just
trap.
Forget I mentioned the puddle. No puddle there. That's dry. Optical illusion. Que son muy malos en esto. Please, come on. Me limitar a dar la vuelta. Veo de otra manera. What? No! Wait!
Wow, you're an idiot.
Dame un respiro. Hello, everyone. Now that we have our own YouTube channel, I've taken the liberty of reorganizing everything for a streamlined viewing experience. Just hit subscribe to put it to use.
You're supposed to convince them to subscribe, not put them to sleep, you loser.
I hate him so much. Oh, what happened? Hola. What? Am I dead? I see my body. Am I in heaven? Estoy tomando su lugar el equipo rojo. Why is my body speaking Spanish? Oh no. Did I go to Mexican heaven by mistake? That's like white people hell.
Oh.
No. Reemplazar usted es la única manera
Mexican
de que
heaven.
puedo tener acceso al equipo. I knew it. You just wanted to become super popular so you could take my place. Yo no tendría que ser super popular para hacer que. You're gonna regret
Lopez
this,
is great.
Lopez. No veo como. We'll all regret this. Que ni siquiera tiene sentido. I still don't understand. How does more breaks make us more efficient?
It's simple. If we have less hours to do work, we get more done in less time. It's all ratios.
Yeah.
Where the Sam hell have you been?
Cueva. Studio. You sound weird.
Yeah. Almost like he's speaking a foreign language. He's speaking very slowly and clearly, so I understand what he means.
Me too.
What have you been up to?
Las cosas humans como de costumbre unar y tener problemas de matemáticas mal sin razón alguna. Sounds boring.
I didn't understand that one.
Me neither, but boring
Wow.
is always a safe bet with Simmons.
Good point.
Le recuerdo mi disculpe. Tengo que ver algunos equipos. Okay, bye Simmons.
Good luck on whatever you're doing.
Gracias. Instead of a big white blur,
Yeah, they
now
don't
it's
actually
a big
understand a
black
word.
blur.
Man, my head should only hurt this much if I had a lot more fun the night before.
What?
Ow, Caboose, stop yelling. Someone give me an aspirin.
You guys are babies.
Babies? You chucked a grenade at us, you stupid bitch. What do you expect?
Hey, there's a big difference between a flashbang and a grenade.
It doesn't seem like it.
Well, if I threw a grenade at you, I wouldn't have to have this stupid conversation right now.
Yeah.
I'd just be stepping over some disgusting puddles.
This is your girlfriend, I take it?
Oh, yeah. Tucker, text, Tucker. There you go.
Sup?
Hello.
Are people meeting other people? I want to meet people.
No, you don't. And stop yelling.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Yelling. Why would you attack us? Aren't you coming all the way out here to help us?
Hey, I needed to evaluate the situation. I heard someone was dead. I show up here and 3 idiots are standing around arguing. I'm not walking into that blind.
So you made us blind.
Oh, boo-hoo. It's non-lethal.
So what? That's supposed to make us feel better? A kick in the balls would be non-lethal too.
That depends on who does the kicking.
Is that a threat?
Wow.
How about we just call it an experiment? See what happens.
How about we agree to disagree?
Good idea. So, who's dead?
Oh, nobody. We just made a mistake. We thought
We should bury our dead teammate and then take his name off the roster so that no one can prove he was never here.
we did?
Yes, because that's what she is here to investigate, Tucker. And if that guy didn't exist, why would she stick around?
Oh, right. Yeah, I thought you meant some other non-existent guy who didn't die.
There
Not
was
the
a guy who
one
died,
did
though,
die.
right?
Whoa. Why did you remove him from the roster?
I don't know. Seemed appropriate at the time.
Or
it's like a respect
did
thing.
he not
What was his
exist in
name?
this?
Anderson Smith?
Well, was it Anderson or Smith?
Ander Smith. Private Ander Smith.
Ander Smith?
Oh, Mr. Ander Smith. I'll always miss you. You were too young to die.
Yeah, he was like 10 seconds old.
Shut up, Tucker.
Yeah, Tucker
Hey, Griff. Have you
ruining
seen Simmons?
everything.
Yeah, we're working on some equipment together. Together? Yeah, he went up the hill. He said he needed my help. So I said, no problem. I'll be there in a few minutes.
When was that?
About 5 hours ago.
Oh. So, how's the project going?
Well, he hasn't asked for help again, which means I haven't had to think of a new excuse, so I'd say it's
Wow.
going great. What's he doing? I don't know. He's got some new toys or something up there. I guess he's testing them out.
Toys?
Yeah.
Toys is a broad term, Griff. It can mean a lot of things.
Gadgets.
Go on.
Electronic devices.
I think I'll go check this out for myself.
You do that. Just wriggle free up.
Interested in the toys,
Maybe I
huh?
can loosen this. There, I'm free. Now to take my place on Red Team again. Man, Lopez was right. I do say my thoughts out loud a lot. I wonder why I do that. I'm still doing it. I should try to stop. Okay, that was the last one. Hey, I did it. No,
Man,
Oh,
do you
wow.
read me? This is Freelancer Tex reporting in.
Roger that, senorita. We read you loud and clarita. How you doing? Okay, I just need to make sure she sticks around for a little while, so I can talk to her a little bit more. And investigating this dead guy is going to be a good distraction
It
for
doesn't
her.
bother you that you made up a guy out of nowhere and then killed that guy just to have a chance to talk to your girlfriend.
No. It's like a net, whatever you call it. It's even. He didn't exist before, and he doesn't exist now. No harm, no foul, right?
Dude, you seriously gotta look into this stalker thing.
I miss him. You miss who?
Hey, Smith. He's a reminder of how close we all are just to not being here one day.
He wasn't here any day. He doesn't exist.
Oh, how can you say that? Don't you believe in the afterlife?
What? Afterlife implies life at some point. He didn't have one.
Because he was so young. He had hopes and dreams.
He
Oh, caboose.
was a dream.
Yes, he was. To all of us who knew him.
Okay, I'm actually less worried about you now, and I'm more worried about Caboose.
He didn't exist. You never knew anyone named Ander Smith. None of us did.
Denial is an important stage in grieving.
Yeah, apparently denial is an important part of reality, too.
Yeah, take it from the guy who calls that chick his girlfriend.
Roger that. Over and out, Command.
Oh shit, she's done with her call. Quick, talk about something else. Like what? Anything. Okay. You know what? I think you're right, Tucker. Cows can't talk, but maybe they can't talk because just no one ever taught them how to do that. Right? That might have been the worst ad-lib ever. That ain't hard, dude.
All right, here's the deal. I'm gonna stick around until we get this dead guy thing solved.
Oh, really? Well, that's great. Isn't that perfect, Tucker? Don't gloat. It's a bit scary.
I'm kind of surprised Tex is falling for this, honestly.
How are we going to fix the dead guy?
It's pretty obvious.
Dead?
Oh, we're not. We're gonna even the teams. Come on, let's go up the hill and kill one of the Reds. Then I can get out of this mud puddle.
Oh.
Hey, I'll even let you pick which one. Come on, let's go.
Well, this sounds like fun. Let's pack a picnic. We can always just eat the Red we kill. Hey, Church, pick the fat guy.
Where am I? Oh, well, that looks nice. Oh my God! A giant person!
And back to this.
Okay, well, I just ran everything again. All calculations are up to date, taking into account standard delays for communication and response time. Our window looks good.
I agree.
Well, you should. I'm sure you'd make the same calculations I did, just, you know, more slowly.
Arrogance is a rather unbecoming trait, Alpha.
Are you seriously giving me a lecture on arrogance right now?
So Church talking to Church, huh?
Hold off.
Yeah, way ahead of you, bud.
Yes, Agent Carolina.
The team is ready, sir.
Excellent. Let us begin. Agents, your mission today is by far the most important you have undertaken to date. As our number one, Carolina will be leading from the field.
Okay, here's what we have. As you may have heard, there is suspected insurrection activity in this area. Our intel says that members of the UNSC loyal to the Insurrection have acquired a high-level asset and are holding it in this secure location. It's a 110-story building in the middle of an urban environment.
What does security look like?
They have enough troops to fill a 110-story building.
So, that's a lot of security.
We're up to it. Our job is to infiltrate the building, work our way up to the floor where the sarcophagus is being held, and secure it.
The sarcophagus?
That is what we are calling the primary objective.
But since this is a high-level asset, we need to access a key code to open the sarcophagus.
I'm guessing they don't keep that just taped to the side.
It's held by an official of the program who will be moving in a vehicle along the freeway between inspections. That's when we'll hit the facility. We need to acquire both targets within minutes of each other. If we fail that, the remaining target will enter lockdown and we miss our window.
We will not have another chance at this.
So that means 2 teams.
2 teams. Team A will consist of me, Wash, and Maine. We will work infiltration on the package's storage facility.
Seems like a pretty good team.
So Wash, you will have to pull lockpicking duty.
Okay. Guess I'll reread my field manual in the transport.
Hey, don't be so quick to give away my job.
York?
I thought you were in the hospital.
According to their records, I am.
How's your eye?
It's okay. Docs will let me out tomorrow.
Tomorrow, huh?
Look, I couldn't let you guys have all the fun without me. Besides, you need someone to get you in.
Listen, I'm happy to see him too, but this mission, I don't know.
Hey, if York says he's good, then he's good.
It's your call, boss.
You're good, right?
Okay, look, I said I was okay. Good might be overselling it a little.
It's settled then. York will join Team A and get them in the facility.
Thank you, sir.
Transport will be 2 lightly equipped Pelican dropships.
We're rigged for fast-running only, people. No heavy armaments.
Team B will be North, Wyoming, and CT. You will act as recon for Team A, and once we enter the building, you will disengage to attack the target on the freeway. North will lead Team B.
Got it.
What about Agent South?
Agent South will not be accompanying you on this mission.
I guess the world's a tough place when you move down a rank. And where's our new
because of
recruit? Will she be
what he
joining
did
us?
on the
That's
last mission?
enough questions, Connecticut.
Notice he didn't say no. Team B should be simple. Stop the vehicle and grab the
Yeah, I'm
key.
guessing
Team A,
Tex is going to
you
get
have more
involved.
of a challenge. Mainly, the sarcophagus is an unknown.
How unknown are we talking?
Unknown in that we don't know its size or its weight or its dimensions. We just know it will have these markings somewhere on the exterior.
I saw those same markings on the oil platform.
Correct. That facility created the primary objective.
Do we know what's inside it?
Yes, we know.
How do we know what's in it but not know how big it is? Sorry, sir. We have a job to do, people. Let's do it right and come
I
home
gotta be
safe.
That is
careful of your
all.
questions, I guess.
You are dismissed.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's do this.
Greetings, fellow web surfer. Be sure to subscribe to our channel before you go. It'll be just like we're friends. Not that I need friends. Please don't go.
Gotta love all that build-up and then just end of the episode.
Okay, pick one.
Anyone?
And now we
Well,
cut to this.
preferably one on that side of the canyon. But,
That's great.
I'm not all that choosy.
Why are you looking at me when you say that?
No reason. Just pick one and take the shot. I'll cover you if they attack.
You mean shoot them with this?
What else?
He's really not that great with that thing.
Give me a break. You're a soldier.
Yeah, well, that's debatable.
Hit the rock over there.
Okay.
Good job.
Yeah, see, I think the sun reflected off the rock face there. And...
Just give me the damn rifle.
Yeah, okay. Thanks.
Good idea.
Hey, Simmons, did you hear that?
Sí, sonaba como un rifle.
I'm sure it's nothing.
Porque dice,
Of course.
esta es una guerra.
Good point, Simmons. Back to work. Dude, this has to be embarrassing for you. I don't really want to talk about it.
All right, come on. It's not that hard. Which one should we take out? The pink one? The orange one?
Pretty sure he's yellow.
Is it me, or
Wow.
does he seem a little slow?
Yeah, Caboose was held back a grade or two.
I meant the orange.
Oh, yeah, he's just fat.
What about the red one? I mean, he's the leader. He seems tough. Or maybe the maroon one. He looks like he's up to something.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't really decide which one. Maybe we should put it to a vote.
You know what? Screw it. The maroon one is closest. We'll just shoot him.
Good idea.
Ow.
Ugh, nice shot.
Thanks.
Mierda.
Wow,
Oh my
again.
God! Simmons! How did this happen? Wow. That was pretty fucking brutal.
Heather Smith, I kept my promise. You have been avenged.
What? We shoot another one. I think you guys could use the advantage.
Are you sure? There was so much we had left to talk about. Like our feelings and hopes and dreams. And why most of your insides are wires. How could you just explode like this? We could have talked. You could have told me what was wrong. No!
Well, the real Simmons is pretty lucky here, but...
Maybe I'll let that one live. Might demoralize the rest of them. Come on, let's pack it in.
Does anyone else feel really, really dirty about this? And not the good kind of really, really dirty?
Here we go.
Team A, you look clear. Window is open. Start your clocks. On my mark, mark.
Sync. Roger that. Team A is moving.
Copy that, Carolina. Good luck, Team A.
Thanks. We won't need it.
All right, Bravo, let's move out. We have 3 minutes until first alert. Let's have our target in hand by 2.
Well,
We're in. York, get up here. How long to crack that lock?
Should take about 60 seconds. You can give me 15. Wow, is that holographic? That's high-end.
Can you get through it?
Of course I can. You didn't bring me along for my good looks, did you? Whoever designed this is a genius.
You were saying?
Okay, I take it back. Whoever designed this is an asshole. Everybody in.
Thanks, York. But do something about that alarm system. We don't need any more surprises.
Does saying sorry count as something? Guess not.
yeah.
We'll secure the package. Set some trackers and then find us a way out of this.
Moving.
What the? Looks like we got an alert on Sector 7. That's the vault. Take a team up there now.
Simmons is dead?
I can't believe he's gone. Well, you know what they say at a time like this. He may be dead, but he's never truly gone. Until we get rid of all his gross body parts.
Wow.
Go fetch a garbage pail.
Sarge, I'm grieving here. Can't making up excuses to avoid work wait till later?
You're right, Griff. I suppose someone should say a few words. Anybody? Come on, who knew him best? Donut?
I think he said he liked gum once. I don't know. Kind of
about all I got.
How about you, Griff?
Me? Why me? Come on, Griff and Simmons. You guys were inseparable. Surely the two of you must have gotten to know each other over the years.
Yeah, I don't know. He would talk a lot, and I'd lose interest immediately. And then he would ask me a question, and I would just go, huh? What? Oh yeah, sure, Simmons, whatever you say. It wasn't a perfect system, but it was ours.
He always stayed by your side. Isn't there anything you remember him telling you?
Huh? Oh, yeah, sure, Sarge. Whatever.
What about you, sir? Simmons always loved helping you.
He did have a knack for following orders. Sometimes I'd make things up just to get him off my back. One time I told him to disassemble the Jeep and rebuild it, just to keep him busy. I'll miss doing that. Guys, I'm free. Oh, wow. You already killed Lopez. Awesome. Can it, Simmons? We're trying to give your eulogy. But I'm not dead. Wait, you guys are talking about me? In a good way? Oh, never mind. Go ahead. Continue.
Wow.
Gentlemen, we're here to pay our last respects to Simmons, who died so suddenly and so violently. Oh, man, this is the best day ever. Simmons wore maroon armor. He talked a lot and did some work. Also, he liked to come. The end.
What? That's it? That's my funeral?
Not quite. Let's get that garbage pail.
I remember the gum thing.
I never imagined that my death could somehow be worse than my life, but here it is. Bitchin'.
I contributed to the talks a lot part.
I don't talk a lot. I talk a regular amount. Do you really think I talk a lot?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Sure, Simmons. Whatever.
I hate you.
Oh, man. I just realized I could have made a flower arrangement for the funeral.
Uh-huh.
There's just so few chances to do that around here.
Don't worry, Donut. I'm sure one of us will get killed again soon.
You're just trying to make me feel better. And I love that about you.
What's up, Forever Alone? So, you want to do something with your life, or you just want to sit around on your ass all day like a loser? Yeah, me too. So, just subscribe and keep watching YouTube. It's way easier.
All right, everyone, spread out. What we need
Back
is
to
here
this.
somewhere. It's probably something small, easy to miss. Take as many scans as possible. There may be other things here we can use.
Oh. Yeah, I think someone's gonna end up using that for a while. Wow.
Carolina, motion trackers indicate got an enemy team outside the door.
Well, let's hope they're not as good at picking locks as you are, York. All right, team, we're about to have company.
Boss, I have good news and bad news.
Hit me.
We found the markings we're looking for. The bad news is, they're on that.
That?
Team A, I got us an exit up here.
Straight up the stairwell, door to the roof, helipad.
Copy. All radio air support. Now, how are we going to get that thing up to the roof? York, I saw a window washing unit when we came into the facility. Can you find where it attaches to the building?
I don't know, that's a tough one. Let me see what I can do.
What are you up to?
Improvising. Come here, Maine.
Improvising? I hate it when we do that. Better hurry!
Maine, this should work fine. You're the only one heavy enough to counterbalance.
Too hard.
Oh, don't be a baby.
Hey, did you hear that noise? Probably the sound of you being an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're probably right.
Oh.
Dick biscuit.
Packages here.
Stop right there or we'll shoot. We're gonna need bigger handcuffs. Is that a knife? Rifle? Knifle?
Well, that
Yeah, it's,
I almost feel bad for the people down there.
Don't.
What? I said almost.
Well, this is pretty easy so far. Oh. Well, this guy looks like he might be a bit more challenging.
What the fuck is with this guy? Oh, that's hot!
Well, here we go. Another cool fight, maybe? So far, definitely. Oh.
What the hell? It bounces? Who designs a gun that bounces? This is the worst gun ever.
That is pretty weird. That flamethrower is cool. Nice. Very cool. Oh. Well. That worked.
Dick.
Come on. Let's get moving, Wash.
That bit with the purple plane, that was just showing off. Come on, hurry.
Nothing wrong with showing off.
I want to hold him for a while. Okay, maybe not. Hey, where's Maine?
Downstairs, keeping our hosts occupied.
Man, I almost feel bad for them.
That's what I said.
479er, this is Team Alpha. We need evac on the roof of the tower.
Roger that. I'm on it.
Come on, it's up here.
You? What are you doing here? Is that a bomb? I knew it. It was you who blew up the oil platform.
That thing blew up?
Somebody's been covering our tracks. You were on the roster too, but they hid your name. Why did they send you?
Hey, hate to bust up the reunion here, but we got a problem.
Let's go, now! Get into position! Completely surround them! No one gets behind me! Drop your weapon! You, dickhead! Disarm the bomb!
Easy. No reason to get all dramatic. Okay, let me take a crack.
Hey, fucking do it already!
Easy, man. This isn't a bomb. It's a transmitter.
Alright, it's not a bomb! Wait, a transmitter? What's it transmitting?
Our location.
Why would it do that?
Oh.
System online, Director. Awaiting your command.
If I may, Director, I think it would be wise if we...
Shut up, Counselor.
Of course, sir.
Oh yeah, that's the counselor. Okay. Didn't recognize him, but now I remember the voice.
What the hell? There were 4 of them here! What the fuck is going on? What did I say? I said one thing! Keep them in front of me!
Hey man, mind holding this for me for a sec?
Well,
thank you.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to hold that.
Target locked.
Doesn't seem like a good idea.
Firing main cannon.
Oh, son of a...
Wow. Pretty destructive blast there. That's cool.
This must be karma for kicking Maine out the window.
I don't want to do that! Son of a gun!
Cool music choice. Oh. Intro to... Okay. Well, this is cool too. Lamar Hall, I'm guessing. Sounds like him.
Get the package back to command. Now, on it.
Well, there goes our ride.
You think maybe we should have had a fallback plan?
Hey, what happened to me?
Oh.
Are we in a car?
Well, there we go. And yeah. Take down the entire building.
Command, this is 479er. The sarcophagus is secure. I repeat, the sarcophagus is secure. We are in.
So, jetpacks, huh?
Jetpacks are cool.
That was interesting.
That sums it up well. And okay, I don't know what the point of that was. Just
done. Bye. What the heck just happened?
very long fade out.
Tucker, come on, man, help me. I need to find
And
a
these
to stick
guys.
around a bit longer.
Oh, yeah, sure. No problem. Maybe you and your girlfriend could find time to go on a killing spree. Do some real bonding.
Tucker.
Oh, that's right. Not your girlfriend. Just the girl that you're stalking through multiple planes of existence.
Wow.
Romantically.
Please, I just need a little more time.
Why? Who cares?
I do. I'm supposed to do this.
Fine. Where is she now?
She's talking with Caboose.
Well, that should keep her busy for at least a few minutes. Half an hour if she starts asking him math problems. Hey, I'm gonna stick around a while longer.
You are? I mean, you are?
Yeah. Caboose here said you guys need some help with the tank, so I figured I could help with that too. What can I say? I like the kid.
Plus, I paid her $100.
Yeah, that's money.
Why didn't I think of that? Because you don't have any money?
Good point. Hey, Caboose, give me some money.
Okay, wait. This is a trick. I'll pay you $100 to show me how it works.
I can't believe you guys didn't
Oh,
know this was
Caboose.
Lopez and not me.
What do you expect? He had the perfect disguise.
He painted himself maroon. Badly.
Exactly. How could anyone be expected to see through that?
He spoke Spanish. No one else does.
That did seem weird at first, but you always go through those annoying phases. Like, remember that time you were going to learn to play banjo? Or the time you were going to be a vegan?
What do you mean, phases? I am a vegan. And I can play the banjo.
I know, and isn't all that annoying?
But you couldn't figure it out. You don't know me at all.
To be fair, we didn't know Lopez
Well, apparently I don't either.
We both equally as little, so you can see how we'd get confused. Also, we didn't really care.
Yeah, but
Wow. And that pretty much is the real reason.
You have? See, I'm learning new stuff about you already. Now the next time an evil robot tries to take your place, I'll have questions to ask it.
Shut up. Why the hell am I the one cleaning up my own body? This is insulting. Hey, what do you think I was using all this equipment for?
I don't know, boring stuff? Who cares? Oh, wait, I forgot. You like boring stuff. Never mind what I said. I'm sure it's something for sports.
It looks like we have a mystery to solve.
What are you, 12? Hey, you got a second?
Sure. What do you want to talk about?
No, not you, Caboose. I want to talk to Tex.
Oh, go ahead.
I want to talk to her alone.
You can't talk to someone alone. There has to be two people.
By myself.
Well, I suppose she could stand really far away, and then you could yell. That might work.
Caboose, I would like for you
Caboose is great.
to leave.
Oh, I get it. I'm so embarrassed. I'll just go over there for a little while.
Thank you.
Come on, Tex.
No. Tex, please, can you help me out here?
Oh, no. I'm sure this conversation is a lot more entertaining than whatever you want to say to me.
Probably. That's very fair point.
Thanks for gathering so quickly. It appears we have a crisis on our hands. I'm now going to turn this meeting over to our chief science engineer, Simmons.
Finally, some respect.
Who's going to talk for a little while, but not too much. And he's not going to over-explain things in that way he does, and then he's going to stop talking and turn the meeting back over to me. Simmons?
Thank you, Sarge. Man, I have made a grave discovery. Analyzing the equipment that Lopez was using, I have found that the planet is undergoing a total seismic breakdown. There's clear evidence of an unstoppable chain of events, which is leading to a full systemic collapse. Now, I realize this may cause some of you to panic. Or it may confuse most of you because you don't understand what I'm saying.
Can we wrap this up, please?
The world is breaking. We're all gonna die.
What?
Why would you tell us like that? It's like ripping off a Band-Aid.
You know what? Fuck you guys. Stupid people get to live a life of worry and fear. You're all doomed.
This is the worst news ever.
Men, don't worry. We've got a plan in place to resolve the problem.
I can't wait to hear this.
Now, we all know that the
Wow.
planet is trying to kill us.
Kick the planet's ass.
And quickly, scare the crap out of it.
What?
Griff, what's that bad sci-fi movie where they discover a natural disaster and their first attempt to solve the problem is to use a huge bomb?
That's every bad sci-fi movie, sir.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's
Pretty
what
much.
we're going to do. Now, here's the plan. We're going to build an enormous drilling machine and institute my three-phase plan. Step 1, bust through the crust. Step 2, Skedaddle through the mantle. Step 3, forward to the core. Once in the core,
This seems like a good idea.
stabilize the planet.
How will a bomb stabilize the planet?
Duh. But through a series of dramatic setbacks, calamities, and yes, hopefully a few of us dying on the mission, we will find the true cause and solution to the problem. And save the world.
Seriously? I like the plan.
Me too. Let's do it.
Wow.
Great. I'll get to work on the drill. Donut, you find the deepest, darkest hole where we can stick it in.
I have a list of candidates right here.
Griff, I need you to build us a bomb.
How the hell do I do that?
Find a way, son. Time is short.
Okay, I guess I'll look on the internet.
Excellent. Let's get to work.
Yeah.
We've got a planet to fight. Let me save. Whatever.
Team B report. Team B.
This is promising. Very promising plan.
We'll be right there.
Negative. Get the package. Headed out of the city.
Roger that.
Reading Team B's tracker. Okay, there he is. I got him.
We'll cut him off at the overpass. Go! Go!
Come in, Mother of Invention. We read you, Agent Texas. Go ahead.
Phyllis, I need you to fire Ordnance Pod 0401 to my position.
I am sorry, but I cannot verify the contents of that pod. Protocol dictates
Just
that all...
fire it, Phyllis.
Acknowledged. Safety protocol override. Firing pod 0401.
Hello there.
You didn't fucking hear that?
No, man, no.
It was like...
Well, there we go again.
How about that? Did you hear that? Yeah, I heard it.
There's that guy. Yeah.
Greetings, fellow web surfer. Be sure to subscribe to our channel before you go. It'll be just like we're friends. Not that I need friends. Please don't go.
Damn it.
Still won't start, huh?
No, but it's getting there.
Did you, try checking the starter?
What a brilliant idea. Next you're gonna ask me if I tried the keys. No.
How do you know so much about vehicles?
You know, during the training, we had to learn to care for our equipment. Plus, I've always liked cars.
Training, huh?
Cars
Was that
cool.
Before what? Before I was killed? Before you brought me back as whatever I am now?
Oh, you know about that?
Well, of course I do. I know what you know. You made me.
Well, no, not me.
Yeah, whatever. Him.
Hey, why did he do it? I don't even remember when you first came around. You were just kind of there one day. It was like a training session or something like that.
Yeah, Wyoming and Maine. Big dummies.
But why did he bring you back?
You know what, Church? I don't know. You tell me. He didn't exactly ask me what I wanted. I just kind of came along for the ride. I didn't get a vote.
But you were there when Alpha was there. Nobody else was.
I don't know. What can I say? I guess we were inseparable. There you go. Tank's fixed. See what happens when you treat something right?
Yeah. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I think I do.
Nice work, Maine.
Thanks. Yeah, subtle as always. Response team is probably on the way.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Hold on.
Coming through. Excuse me. Look out.
Here they come.
Well, this looks like another cool set piece. Gotta love a good highway battle.
Maine, protect the briefcase. Maine.
Oh. Well, that complicates things. Badass motorcycle and people with jetpacks. This is pretty cool. Nice.
Hunting, York! It's fun!
Awesome. Oh. Oh, good.
Got it.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Cool.
Would you quit throwing shit? On your left, on your left.
Well, Main's back in the fight.
Watch it, watch it. On the right.
Oh. Yeah, she's good with that too. Oh. Well, that's yeah, I don't think he's getting back up again this time. Nice. Oh, I was wrong. He's fine. I mean, this is Maine we're talking about, so I shouldn't doubt. Yeah, this is pretty epic.
Don't let her grab it first.
Who cares who gets it first?
I do. Bail out.
Bailing.
Yeah, I see a bit of a rivalry forming here. Nice.
Man, I got to quit jumping off stuff today.
She doesn't even need a
Fall back,
motorcycle.
Agent Carolina. I've got this.
You fall back.
Yeah, definitely a bit of friction between these two. Nice. Wow. Oh, we get to see her too. She's... yeah. Looks pretty good.
Command, the package is secure. Heading home.
Excellent work, Agent Texas.
Thank you, sir. Better luck next time, Carolina.
Well. Well, that was really cool.
Oh, well, that looks nice. Oh my God! A giant person!
And now this stuff again.
Jesus, is that guy still yelling? Yes.
It's always such a shift when we go back from one to the other.
Make him stop. Oh, and how am I going to do that? Shoot him with your snipe? Oh, never mind. I realized how stupid that sounded as soon as I started to say it.
Hey, Blues! You still suck! Yeah, you! You fucking piece of shit! You suck!
Griff, what the hell are you doing up here?
I'm doing my job, Simmons. I'm working on my part of the plan.
I thought your part of the plan was to build the bomb.
Yeah, but I don't know how to build a bomb.
Yeah, I know that. You don't know how to do anything.
I'm yelling at the Blues.
You guys still suck!
Until I make them mad enough to bomb our base.
Idiots!
So, not only will they make me a bomb, I'll get them to deliver.
I guess the internet was a dead end.
You guys are lame! I hate you!
That is actually the most sensible part of this plan I've heard so far. Your years of laziness have finally paid off in full, Private Griff.
Thank you very much, Private Simmons. Now, if you'll excuse me,
Somebody needs to be called a cunt.
As you work, soldier.
Yeah, you dumb cunts! You suck! Hey, up there!
That's a great line.
What are you talking about? Huh, Blue? Are you talking about how bad you suck? Because that's what I'm doing! I'm talking about it right here! Only louder! Way louder! Because I'm yelling, Blue Team sucks! Hey, Blue Team!
Sarge would be proud.
So sad! Is it because you suck so bad?
Even though it's a griff.
I think it might be! That's it! I'm taking those fuckers out! Give me toolkit! Woo! Success!
What the hell is that?
That is my bomb.
Oh.
You guys had an unused
Is
robot
it gonna
kit,
be
so I
Andy?
used the parts from it to make this bad boy.
Oh, robot kit, right. We don't need that now because I never died. That makes sense.
Right. That was Andrew Smith's job.
Stop it.
This thing doesn't look like a bomb. It looks like a basketball.
Oh, yeah? You don't look
It is.
like a soldier, dickhead.
Looks like a basketball? Sounds like a fucking asshole.
Great.
I had to include the voice synthesizer because it had the power unit. So now it can talk.
In other words, you want me to blow stuff up, you're gonna have to blow me first.
Pleasant.
What do you expect? He's a bomb. You want him to be polite, or you want him to kill stuff?
I want him to shut up.
Anybody care what I want? How about Tucker's mother polishing me 24?
Fuck this, I'm out.
Out! Just like I got out of your sister.
Hey, fuck you, bowling ball.
Okay, let's let this bad boy.
What?
Yeah, let's go.
Hey,
I guess I kind of missed Andy.
Yeah, I know how to lift, jackass. I've been carrying this team the entire time I've been here.
I know I said I was leaving, but that was actually a really good burn.
Wow.
Today is the day that will carry us to victory against the planet.
You can't fight a planet.
Now, I know there's been naysayers along the way, but thankfully we haven't listened to Simmons. We stuck to the plan. Donut, do we have our
The plan is so good.
Ready for action,
Such
sir.
a solid plan.
Griff, is the bomb ready?
Should be here any minute.
Perfect. And here's our drilling machine that will take us to the
Okay.
center of the Earth, like planet.
Wow, it's huge.
That's like planet, yeah.
You built that?
You know it. Sarge, even I have to admit that that's pretty amazing.
You know
Yeah, Sarge is actually pretty good at building stuff.
Hey, a lot of work and planning. I almost didn't get it done.
Where did you get the materials to build this?
I mined them using my excavator. That one.
What?
Oh.
How did you build that? I didn't. I ordered it online. Red Army catalog.
But why don't we just... You know what? Never mind. Once again, I have to say, none of us saw that until he pointed it out.
All right, man. It's time to put up or shut up. Let's do this. Griff, we're going to need that bomb.
Yeah, just, give me a minute.
Griff, don't tell me that you didn't...
Hi there. Oh, right, there we go. One bomb as requested. You're welcome.
Great. I take back all the things I ever said about you, Griff.
My pleasure, sir. Tick, 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 tick.
Why
Yeah,
is
it's
this
gonna
bomb
be...
ticking?
Oh, right. I didn't think that part of the plan...
Yeah.
We're all gonna die now.
Griff, I take back the taking back.
Don't let it touch anything else. Hello there. Do you know your name?
I am confused.
Do not be concerned. That is completely natural given your state.
My state? Was I injured?
No. Do you feel as though you have been injured?
Counselor, please. Do not be concerned. You're all fine. You're all safe. Once again, do you know your name?
Yes. I know my name. My name
Yeah,
is
that's,
Alpha.
No. Your name is not Alpha.
It's Delta.
You're all mistaken.
I am sorry. I am confused.
Do not be concerned. This is perfect.
This is them making the other AIs.
Would you like to know your name?
Yes, please. I would like to know my name. I feel very confused.
Your name is Delta. That is your name.
Delta?
Yes. You are very wise, Delta. It is very nice to meet you.
I think I remember you.
No?
Counselor's
you've never
creepy.
met us before. You did not exist before today. Today is your birthday. Today is a great day.
Do you know your name?
Just the way he speaks, that tone.
That is correct.
Delta, this is the director. He is going to take good care of you.
I am glad to hear that. I am very confused.
Don't worry, Delta. That will not last long. And when you feel better, we are going to do incredible things together, you and I. Incredible things.
That music, that's definitely amping up the creepiness too.
Hello, everyone. Now that we YouTube channel, I've taken the liberty of reorganizing everything for a streamlined viewing experience. Just hit subscribe to put it to use.
You're supposed to convince them to subscribe, not put them to sleep, you loser.
I hate him so much.
We're all gonna die! More importantly, I'm going to die! That's the worst part!
Men, remain calm. This is no time to panic.
25! 24!
Sir, the world is shaking apart, the ground is opening up to swallow us, and we're holding a bomb that will wipe us all out before any of that happens. I submit to you that if there is a time to panic,
A whole lot of shaking. Sounds about right.
19! 8!
Yeah, you might want to do something.
I guess this is it, everyone!
Does anyone have anything they want to say?
I do! Well, gosh, this is such an honor. I have so many people to thank. All the little people.
Donut, this is not the time for your pre-rehearsed Academy Award.
Well, if I don't use it now, when am I going to?
10! 9! 8!
Man, it's been an honor to serve with you. I say that using the loosest possible definition of both the words honor and serve.
6! 5! My only regret is that I don't have more regrets.
4! 3!
Well, if I'm gonna die, then I may as well be honest. I never respected any of you. I thought I was better than all of you this entire time.
He's not gonna
I think
explode.
My skills were underappreciated, and I wasted my life knowing all of you. In a way, I'm sad to die, but I'm glad knowing that none of you will live either. There, I said it.
1! Kaboom!
Yeah.
Wait. Damn it! Kaboom!
The bomb was a dud?
I swear this never happens to me.
So, did you want to finish your thought there, Simmons?
Well,
Oh, Simmons.
yeah, tell me about it.
Okay, I'm driving.
What? Fuck no!
Come on, Church, get in!
I'm not coming.
You're not?
Nah, you guys go. Good luck. I don't know how much time we have left, and I think I'd rather spend it someplace I like. Oh, and if you see Agent Washington, do me a favor. Tell him I said memory is the key. He'll know what that means. Oh, and also, tell him I said thanks. Good luck, guys.
Well, I'm going. You can sit around here until the world ends. As long as I'm here, there's something I can do about it.
Tex, I wouldn't expect anything else.
Church,
Ah, crap!
This tank needs to move right now!
Everyone, get in the digger!
It's no use, Sarge. There's no time.
Repent! Repent! Give up your evil ways! The end is nigh!
Oh, shut up, Donut.
yeah, did you suddenly find God or something?
I've never been much for religion, but I figure I can get in just under the wire. Why not hedge my bet?
Calm down. The world is not ending. Everything will be just fine. Everyone always thinks the world's gonna end during their lifetime, but the truth is, none of us are that cool or interesting. So get over it.
At the current rate of decay, the world will shake itself apart in just a few minutes.
Hey, does this team's health insurance plan cover the apocalypse?
Give it a rest, Andy.
The list changed again.
Yep, lots of things changing these days. I think we got more change on the way.
You feel it too?
You know, I felt it since Texas showed up. And when cops and military started shooting at us, yeah. I find I just keep coming back to the same question in my head, over and over again.
And what question is
It's still
that?
kind of weird.
We're the good guys.
Takes some getting used to.
Yeah, of course we are.
Yeah, you don't sound so sure of yourself.
No. No, I suppose I don't.
I'm trying. I understand. I just need more time to... I have to go. What are you looking at? Mind your own business.
I should say the same.
Wonder if we'll see his face. I mean, that's not quite the same as seeing the Reds and Blues, because he's... But he is a more major character than everyone else, so maybe not.
Good luck, guys.
So, think they'll make it?
Oh, I think they might have time to squeeze in one last adventure. Can't really ask for more than that, can you?
I suppose not.
So you decided to stay?
Yeah.
Finally gave in and believed me, huh?
Not exactly. I just figured you haven't steered me wrong so far. Why bet against a streak?
Well, come sit with me then. I got some great seats for the end of the world. I saved you one.
Okay. You sure you want to do this?
Yeah. You know, it took a couple versions of me to understand it, but I think sometimes you just gotta let go. And if you do, the things you let go sometimes come back on their own.
they did today.
Wow. Guess the theory was proven right then. Nick of time.
Yeah, I guess it was.
So, any regrets?
Yeah, a few. I mean, probably should have learned how to shoot this damn sniper rifle.
You guys did have a lot of downtime. Could have practiced, I don't know, once or twice.
Well, what can I tell you? I had other things in my mind, I guess.
Hello, everyone. Now that we have our own YouTube channel, I've taken the liberty of reorganizing everything for a streamlined viewing experience. Just hit subscribe to put it to use.
You're supposed to convince them to subscribe, not put them to sleep.
You loser. I hate him so much.
I think last one. Oh wow. Well, that's
What is that? It's some kind of crack. The atmosphere must be breaking apart.
Repent! Repent! The end is here!
Well, I'll be in my bunk. Gonna catch some Z's. See you guys.
You're choosing to die while taking a nap.
It's how I lived, Simmons. It's how I lived.
No, in some weird way, I actually respect that. Bag.
I guess this
hate
is
to
it.
say goodbye.
There's something I need to tell you. I think it's important that I say this.
Wait a second. Look, I can take the whole at peace with the world thing, and I can even stomach all the accept your fate stuff. But just do me a favor, okay? Don't say goodbye. I hate goodbyes. I mean, we are space warriors, right? We should try to maintain some level of credibility.
No, Tex, no. I think I just figured out what the director couldn't. And Alpha either. It was you, Tex. All along. See, I thought we made you. The director and the fragments. But that's not the case. You made us. When the Alpha was created, you just kind of came along for the ride. You gave the director the idea that he could make something more. That he could split the Alpha up. Don't you get it? You were the memory. You were the key. You were so strong. You made a whole other person. God. He always wanted to find you. You know, to get you right. To just see you one last time. And he wanted me to be able to do the same. To find you in here, or just go down another iteration. Figure out this little text problem. Figure out how to do it right. But now I know. I know how to fix all of this. How to end it once and for all.
Oh?
It was so simple all along. I just had to tell you 3 words. 3 words I wasn't capable of telling you before.
Oh, okay, wait a minute. Are you gonna say I love you?
That's what I was thinking.
No, Tex. No. I'm not gonna say I love you. I'm gonna say I forget you. I forget you. I'm letting you go.
And she's gone.
Okay, world. Do your fucking worst. 'Cause I sure as hell just did mine. It's opening! It's working! What the fuck was that?
I see him! I see him! He's in there! He's okay!
Oh.
Caboose? Is Caboose?
It's the real Caboose.
Now that I think about it, sure would explain the fuck out of the platypus.
Well, Caboose is gone. I guess that makes me the first person that want to go to heaven. Great job, Blue Team. You find a way to make everything sick. Let me see, moron. It's just a bunch of circuits.
This is God. That's amazing.
What? Is that me? And more importantly, why am I talking with a blue? Attention, enormous version of myself. I order you to attack.
No! Remember, Unit isn't dying? This isn't the end of the world. It's a fucking rescue mission. No!
Well, get him out of there.
No! Stop! Stop it! Leave me here!
Our next phase is ready to begin, Carolina. We will be asking you to do a great many things.
I'm ready, sir.
Some of these
Things we won't see
might
until
be
next season.
Questionable.
I'll do whatever it takes. You've given me everything. I would do anything for you.
No! Damn it!
Why? Why did you do it?
Church, you're alive! Yeah, I knew it! Yeah, I told them! Yeah, she was right! Yeah, we could get you out!
Alright then, we're square, Blue. We helped you get your shiny blue buddy out, so that makes us...
What are you doing here?
Saving you? We found you in the place where they were keeping you. We traveled a really, really long way to come to this place and fought a bunch of people, and then fought a bunch of more people, and then we got
Well, that would have been fun to see.
But why would you do that? Why?
Well, clearly it wasn't to hear thank you.
Hey, we're taking fire out here. Thank you? You fucked everything up. I was at peace. I had it figured out. It was over. Put me back.
Put you back? Buddy, we just fought through an entire military base to reach you. And now you want to go back?
Yes! She said we need you. She was the one who knew how to get you out.
She? Who are you talking about? Tex? The real Tex?
Tex? No, not Tex. The new lady.
New lady?
Oh. Okay.
Hey there, Alpha. Been looking for you for a long time.
Well.
No.
Now that I found you, you're gonna help me do what I should have done years ago. You're gonna help me kill the director.
Oh, so the director's still alive. Okay, some big reveals there at the very end. So, Carolina not as dead as previously reported, and the director's still around and in the picture. Which I guess makes sense. I mean, it was never said otherwise, but it seems so in the past that I kind of assumed, at least at some point. And then the fact that he wasn't, like, involved in any of the stuff we've seen so far, just, I don't know, because, I mean, we saw the counselor, he seemed to be kind of, the one giving orders to Washington and all that, so, yeah. It's, or did we see the director before? Now I'm kind of confused. I'm just like, was he in? It was, okay, now I don't even remember. Did we see him in Season 8? I know we saw him, the first time they show him in Season 9, or was that? I'll have to go back and look at it. I mean, because of how I started that, you're probably all telling me in the comments anyway, but, if I got it wrong. But yeah, the Carolina thing, that's a big, thing, though I kind of had a sense that maybe that was the case, just because, I am somewhat aware that she's a bigger character in this. I mean, I thought maybe it was just for all this flashback stuff, but, because she does seem pretty central and pretty badass in this, but, no, she's alive in the current timeline too, so, cool. That's good, especially if we are moving past Tex, which is kind of a shame, but yeah, I mean, I don't know, I mean, I feel like I should be kind of not so happy that we're kind of being presented with a sort of replacement Tex here, that this is sort of like a transitional move there, where we're going from one female badass to another in the main story, but it kind of works. I mean, they're both characters, they both have history, and really that was ultimately what the whole Freelancer side of this story showed. It kind of set up how both of these are characters. They had this sort of rivalry, and I mean, it was just ultimately that stuff didn't seem like it had too much of a purpose. It was just like an excuse to show off lots of cool action sequences, because no one really cares watching if they get that briefcase or not. It's not really relevant to what we're interested in here, but it's setting up character dynamics and character backstory, and in that sense it's worthwhile, I suppose, especially if Carolina is alive. That kind of makes it actually mean something. and the director's still in play too, and we still have this stuff being relevant, and yeah, with how we ended this off, it kind of did tie it together a bit. It does still feel disjointed in the actual season, but I mean, now it actually kind of comes together in a sense. And yeah, I liked this. I liked the second half. The action was cool. It did still feel disjointed, and the red versus blue stuff, the red team, blue team stuff, it was ultimately fairly pointless, I suppose. We were just kind of killing time there until the actual thing happened. And in that sense, I mean, I personally would have rather seen this rescue mission for the actual team, but honestly, at the same time, them all teaming up with a Freelancer, it kind of maybe would have felt just like Season 6. It kind of would have felt like a rehash of that, kind of. Just going on this mission with a Freelancer to acquire an AI. It is pretty much the same sort of story. So I guess maybe in that sense it's better that we had this other thing going on. Though it was kind of like really reminiscent of the first few seasons, so I don't know. But the important thing is it was funny. It was still funny. I mean, some people are saying no, that it's getting tired, but I'm watching it. It feels still fresh. It feels good. Especially, I think this is like one of Caboose's strongest seasons. Just he was consistently like hilarious. And there were just lots of fun jokes here and there. I mean, that ending one with them thinking Caboose's God, that was great just because of that thought. Just that possibility being presented to them, that was just legitimately hilarious. And yeah, it was good. It was all pretty funny, all pretty entertaining, and the Freelancer stuff was cool. And what else? I don't have more to say. I just watched like an hour of content, and yeah, it was drawing a blank, really. Yeah, that ending, that's really the big hook, I think. I mean, that sets up the next season really well. I guess we're going to finally be returning to present time, to like present reality. And we'll probably also get some more Freelancer stuff just because of how it left off with Carolina and her, and not the, yeah, Carolina and the director, that scene with him saying all that stuff about what's coming, what he has planned for her. And I'm sure we're going to get more backstory there, see what happened exactly with her and Tex, and her and Alpha, and her and the director, and all that stuff, and that'll be cool. And yeah, I think my biggest problem with this season is that ultimately this really just all felt like build-up for the next season. It's like, which I guess, I don't know, none of the other seasons recently have felt quite like that. Season 6 definitely felt like its own story. Season 7, it was kind of like a transition of sorts between Season 6 and Season 8, but it still had its own identity. It still was its own thing. And Season 8 stood on its own. And the first 5 seasons, they kind of blend together as their one thing, Blood Culture Chronicles. So some of them have a bit more identity than others. But this one, it really just was like, here's the setup for the next season. And as said, the red and blue stuff was, like, yeah, not really that much point to it ultimately, because these aren't the real versions of the characters, and their actions aren't really going to ultimately affect much long term. And And yeah, even with the freelancer stuff, it was just mostly set up. Here are the characters, but we're not really going to tell you exactly what's going to happen between them yet. It's just sort of, here they are, here's them being awesome, and it really was all just building up for that last episode, for that last moment, that reveal of Carolina, and her wanting to go after the director. And I mean, it was effective. That was a great ending, but I don't know. This season felt a little lightweight because of that, just because it was so much build-up. It was kind of like a tease season. No, I don't know. It was still entertaining. It was still fun, and there was lots of cool stuff in it, and I still enjoyed it. But yeah. It did very much successfully hype me up for the next one, and that's the important thing. And I mean, obviously, what it was trying to do. So yeah, it succeeded on that front. Anyway, yeah, I think that's enough. This was good, and I definitely look forward to what comes next. Hope you liked the reaction. Let me know if you did, and see you in the next one.